Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube. My name is Nur Muhammad from NM Watch, and we are back with a watch collection revisited video, right? So where I take a look back at the watches that I have in my collection for the past maybe one whole year. So this one I've bought somewhere around August 2021, and now is July 2022, so that is like what, 11 months. So I think I've ordered it somewhere around June, and after 2 months, right, so they finally managed to produce it and send it to me, so which is quite annoying because in order for me to get the first ever Heimdallr Monster version 2, so I have to wait for 2 months, right? So that's quite annoying at this point in time. But once I received it, I was like, ooh, wow, that dial looks absolutely gorgeous. And I think it is a great option if you don't have yourself the Seiko Monster Gen 3, which comes on this style configuration, but that version came with the Cyclops, right? So, and it also used a 6R15 movement. So, but this one, the version from Heimdallr, is using a 4R35 movement, that is why it has that day and date wheel, right? So let's do a quick dimension check so that we're gonna be refresh a bit. We're gonna refresh a bit about this particular piece. So the the diameter is 42.2 millimeters in diameter, and a thickness of 13.5, and the lug width is about 48 millimeters in diameter, and the lug width here is 20 millimeters, right? So very, very cool. And the crown size is 7 or is it 7 6.9? Yep, 6.9 millimeters, and sized up for my 6.75 inch wrist, or 17 centimeters. That will be at around 180 grams, I think. So let's just measure it on the scale. 179 grams, so it's quite a heavy and chunky piece, right? Of course, for the money, this one you can get it for around, I think, $150 to $60. I don't remember, but of course occasionally you're gonna have some sales on AliExpress. And let's just test it on the crystal. So it is featuring a sapphire crystal, which is good. So even the Seiko Monster Gen 3 didn't come with sapphire crystal, which is very, very annoying, right? So the case finishing, this one featuring this stainless steel brush bezel insert, right? So the upgrades from the version 1 versus the version 2 Heimdallr Monster is that one of it is this loom peep. So the version 1 has a protruding loom peep, so you can feel the loom peeps, but on this version you can't really feel it because they have put it inside the metal bezel, so which is very, very cool, right? So this of course, this black printing is crisp and very, very nice. After almost 1 year of use, you don't see scratches on this bezel insert, which is very, very good. And this shape, right? So this teeth, right? So very, very cool indeed, right? So, and the bezel action, quite nice. And the most important part is that there is no misalignment bezel issue that normally comes with a Seiko Monster, right? So, but of course, having a Seiko Monster, you know that this part here might feel a bit sharp, and I think this part here also might feel a bit sharp, but it's not as bad as the Seiko's, guys. So that is one thing for sure. You're not gonna hurt yourself when you turn this bezel. So that's good. The case finishing is, I think, almost entirely brushed. So on the top here, on the lugs here, and also on this side. But inside that groove pattern here, you have that polish finishing, of course, on the bezel and also on the case. And we have the most important thing here is the drill lugs for an easy strap change, right? So a knurled crown here, which is a screw down crown, right? So let's just, of course, you can hand wind it because it is using a 4R35 movement, a 21,600 beats per hour movement. And we have that date wheel, right? So I have mine on kanji, so now today is Sunday, so just gonna have to change that date to today is 10th of July. So let's just put like so, and screwing back in is very, very nice. When you see the threading is very, very, very good, right? So there is no sharp edges here as well, so that is very good. And before we talk about the bracelet, let's talk about the case back. So the case back is featuring your Heimdallr case back. So we have this sapphire crystal printed there, automatic movement, all stainless steel, water resistant to 200 meters, and we have that Heimdallr shark logo at the top, and of course it mimics the Heimdallr shark applied shark logo on the top and the dial as well, right? So before we do that, before we talk about dials, so let's talk a bit more about the bracelet. So the bracelet is featuring this your typical Seiko Monster style bracelet, where we have this brush finishing on the top, and we have that polish finishing on the inside of the links, which is very cool. I think it uses a pin and collar system, albeit it is using a big collar in the middle, so which is much better compared to the original one. And we have this scissor clasp here with a 3 micro adjust system, so sign Heimdallr logo here and a flip lock to complete the package. I have scratched that bit here, so that's that is bound to happen, right? So anyway, so let's just check out the major attraction today, which is that the beautiful Frost dial, which for me looks absolutely gorgeous. And you kind of wondering why how can Seiko charge that much, or $500 or more for something that can be achieved by this Chinese manufacturer, right? So you can see that Frost dial here, it comes with this baby blue colorway a bit, and it's absolutely stunning in when you play with the lights, right? So we have this indices here. It is printed in the C3 Super Luminova. That is why you can see that a tinge of green on the indices. So that's kind of a bit of a bummer in my opinion. They should have gone for maybe something X1C Super Luminova or something that will make it look a bit more white. But anyway, it is what it is. And the hands, right? So your typical monster style hands, which is very bold, and it looks absolutely cool, right? So our hands, mini hands, and also this second hands, right? So I think the later version of this V2, it has the hands printed in black to make it much more legible, but I don't really see any problems on my version as well, right? So of course, the another thing that is good about Heimdallr is that is their loom, right? So let's just put it on the wrist. But before we do that, let's do a quick wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing my Seiko Monster Save the Ocean Antarctica. So this is an awesome product which is flawed. Very many negative things about this particular watch, but I just love it because of that beautiful penguin feet on the dial, right? So let's just do a quick loom check. I have my another light source here. Let's just give them both quite a little bit of charge. Let's just put it over there and put off some lights here. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1, boom. And that is how the loom looks on both the Seiko and the Heimdallr. So you can see that on the Seiko, it is using the Seiko Lumibright, right? So the Heimdallr is using C3 Super Luminova. So both of them stays well all through the night, but you can see the tinge, right? So the color is a bit different. So the Seiko there is a little bit of blue, and this one has a little bit of green. Alright, so as a conclusion, so it is still a great watch for the money, right? So 160-70 bucks will get you a great Seiko version 3, Seiko Gen 3 homage. But will I keep it? No, because this thing is this. I bought this one because I thought at that point of time when I bought this one, this STO Antarctica version was like $500 bucks. So they didn't come any cheaper at that point of time, because these were just released, and after a few months, right? So this one came at a very good price of about $400 bucks. So and I less than $400 bucks, and I just can't help myself and get one of these. So now I have two of almost similar product in my collection, and I think because of that, purely because of that, I have to let this go, right? So if you guys do live in Malaysia and you want to get yourself one of these, so please do let me know in the comment section below, right? But either way, it is an awesome product if you like the version 3 of the Gen 3 Seiko Monster, but you don't really want to fork out like 5 to 600 bucks for, or even 1,000 bucks for those Seiko Frost monsters. So this is a great option, but yeah, still it is your your money, so you just need to decide on that, right? So if you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe and bye bye.